back to Hands TCG and miniatures. We got TCG. We got Cyber Eden. I'm excited about this one. This one's got some really cool stuff in it. Damn near any of the female special rares on this front of the box will pay for it. You're looking at, I think that's her, right? No, that's Amy. So Amy will pay for it. I think this is Nokia. She'll has a $340 card. Or no, that's Nokia. This is Nokia. This is Amy. This one, we pull her alternate art, her special rare, that's $400. This one's like $140 at the moment. Like almost all of them in there. Yukios, Aradas, Kyokos. The one I would like is Yugo. Yugo's really cool. That would be the alternate art I would hope to pull generally. That's the special rare alternate art, if you will. Outside of that, the biggest Digimon in here is Omnimon, has an alternate art that's worth quite a bit. Again, also really good set, a lot of cards around. I mean, the front page drops off to like $10 pretty quick, but that's not bad. There's some pretty okay cards in the Cyber Eden. In general, there's some cool stuff. Akima also has one that's really cool that I would like. That's not necessarily worth anything, but it is a dope card. Outside of that, a lot of the Digimon in here look really cool. You guys know me, I am a left Andy. Each box contains a promotional pack, so we got that going for us. I don't know if those are where those come out of, but we will see, won't we? We will see what we get. 2 cards per pack out of that box promotion. 107 types, nothing major. Again, pretty bog standard stuff. Box promotions, nope. You were a left? You were a left. Okay. So I guess we just, per usual, we start at the promotions and see what we get. We like to start off hot on this channel. I'm not wait till the end to get to it. I'm trying to get into these packs within the first 3 minutes of this video. I'm going to be super honest with you. Ooh. Agrumon, I really like that card. That card is super cool looking. He has an alternate art, though. He's a U, is BT22. So, it's one of our alternate arts. This is also one of our alternate arts for Caramel. Not bad. Those are very, very cool. I like those a lot. Funnily enough, and sort of depressing, we actually got the most expensive box topper, which is this one. It's 75 cents. Again, I don't expect this to be a very high value box. In my opinion, looking at Cyber Eden, outside of like hoping to get special arts and because it's new, I don't feel like in the future there's going to be a lot of reason to get this box. I don't think it's going to offer too much in way of value, at least from what I've seen in the future. But it is what it is, man. Get the packs you want. Want the packs you get, I guess. Per usual, first 2 packs are being opened, so me and my best friend Kyle can have a sleeve from them. He does the same for me. I appreciate it. We like them. And we just get right into cutting into the packs. Again, I'm going to try to be a little faster about it, just to get to the meat and potatoes of it a little bit quicker, because I know you're here to see card openings. So again, I could always cut this part out if I feel like it's long in the tooth or something. I may or may not. We'll see, depending on what it is, but realistically, I only have to do this like 12 times to get the whole pack open. Some of them are being a little stubborn today. That's all right. What do you guys like about Digimon, man? Like, what about this card game does it for you? I still have not played any, and I apologize. I will get on that. I would like to, so I can have a little more say in these packs when I open them, about like what I think of cards and the sets that are good or whatever. Again, I can't stand collecting a game and not playing it. I also think that like playing it warrants some understanding of why certain cards will be worth money, or what cards are worth keeping, even if they're not like super good. You know what I mean? Like things that will move just because they're in meta decks or people like them. Also, what's the rule with these? Like, I'm used to, like, Magic being like, oh, the current set is the only one in play. I mean, I can't imagine that's how Digimon is. Is it, like... Same thing with Dragon Ball. I can't figure out what is and isn't in play. Also, hate that Dragon Ball Masters and Fusion World share a card back. Not a fan of that. Makes it very confusing to keep them in the same boxes. But... you know, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, what get you on here? I've watched a couple of videos of people playing this game. I've listened to some people who open boxes who have more hearsay than me on this, or like at least watch the anime, and I don't do either. And I mean, I would like to, and I probably should. We pull the first two. I'm actually just gonna pull these out of the packs originally, just to get my packs that I want to keep off to the side. And we'll start them as they go. For what they have. We have an Okuwamon, a Sangomon. I feel like we just got a different art out of the same one. Rekomon. Oh, I like this guy. I like the art on this. This is very cute. This reminds me of the old Pokemon Clay cards. Vandamon. Damn, he's just an alien, dude. That's cool. Kairamon. And of course, like as we go along, it goes faster. Music of the Heart, because we've seen stuff. Sumomon again, that's another egg. We have Skull Maramon. Very cool card. Kurumi Detective Agency. Marine Bluemon. We have Ray. Come on, I mean... Come on, you know that one sells. And Entramon. Monzaemon, I like this guy. This is a very cool card. Maramon, we have a couple of those from the loose opening. Cyberspace Eden, same thing there. Kuyoyomon. Kuramon, Rise Greymon again, different variant. Tapmon, Eater Eve, Infamon, that's a cool card. Metal Tyrannosaur X Antibody, Miramikagaru, and Dynamon. Not the alternate art, but I think maybe, yeah, like $4. That's not bad, man. That's pretty okay pull. Let me get these first couple sleeved up real quick. Let me get them sleeved. Really have to keep these sleeves like closer at hand. Really got to remember to take the air out of them when you're moving them like that. All right, our first pack that we're not keeping the sleeve for. Tapmon, Moonmon. Pretty cute little guy. Eater species form, that is a very cool looking guy. Eater human form, also a cool looking guy. Togemon, it's cactus with boxing gloves. We love to see it. Kasugamumon, Gamamon. We have another Monzaemon. Jimmy Ken. Wow. Hiss is about to sue Digimon for this one, dude. Yugo Kamishiro? I don't know. Agramon, we have the alternate art for that, and a Metal Greymon. Very nice. Was there another one? Oh, there is. Platinum Numon. I like this card. This card is cool as hell. I also like to hear like what people like out of these sets. Like, what are the cards you like that aren't really worth anything? That you're like, oh, this is a cool card. Whether it be just like art-wise, how the character looks, if it's a favorite character. Sound off, man. Let me know. I want to know which ones you like out of this set a lot. Shumon, Maramon, Vadramon. Very cool. Shushumon again. We got a couple of them out of the tournament packs. Cyberspace Eden yet again. Rekomon, Music of the Heart. Skull Maramon. Mediamon. Arrow Vedramon. We have a Vmon, not alternate art, and a Fake Mon. I like the color scheme on this. Big fan of purple-green. Not even as like a Digimon color like deck theme, but just like as a, you know, as a color combination. I liked that long before I saw Evangelion too. I only recently saw Evangelion, so like that Evo 1 too. Laid out in a color scheme I like. Kasugamon, Lekismon, Datamon. It's cool. Kind of looks like a tube. like a tube capacitor tube. I don't know. You know what I mean. Once you find in old radios. Weather Gamamon. Oh, Wanyamon. Very cute. Repomon. Unique Emblem. Fable Waltz. Vegemon. Infermon. Rishinomiya. Yeah, these, I mean, like, these are just good to collect to sell later if you want. Oh, nice. Shinmonzeamon. I really like this full art thing. I honestly think more rares should do that. We got the waifus, but the waifus don't sell well for Digimon. Maybe they'll sell well later. Who knows? Digimon likes the classier stuff. Gardramon, that guy's cool. Devamon. Garomon. Kyromon. Chirinmon. Rise Greymon again. Roamon. Gabumon. Like a Gabumon. Unique Emblem. Poseidia Lagoon. You have a Boltmon. Very cool card. Sendromon. I really like the art on this. This one's really, really cool. And Kaijo Asuka. Seems like we're getting a lot. This is like a very trainer-heavy pack, I guess. I know there's another one coming out here pretty soon. I think it's this month in September. I might have to grab that one as well. Kyromon. Effectmon. I like this. That's a cool card. Shushumon again. Sumamon. Moonmon. Kuamon. Vedramon. Gold Numemon. The other version of that card. Agumon. Yep, of course. A Vmon and a Platinum. Yet again. Repomon. Shumon. Vedramon. This is a new one. Kurisarimon. Kurisarimon? Anyways. Eater's human form. Puyoyomon. Dark Tyrannomon X Antibody. Metal Tyrannomon X Antibody. Redamon Ace. Palmon. Ooh, nice. Dibramon. Very cool card. Excuse me. Yuko Kamishiro. Give me your alternate art, huh? How about that? How about you give me one I can send to Beckett? Make some money off this hobby. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm still... This cold is whipping me, dude. Blue Maramon. That's cool. Eater species form. Tapmon. Music of the Heart. Cyberspace Eden. Sangamon. Micmon. Ooh, that's new. I like this card. Very cool art. What does that turn into? That buff monkey, right? Agumon X Antibody. Terramon. Marine Bullmon. And a War Greymon. Very nice. We will take that. And another Fakemon. Hopefully editing me remembers to take out those spaces where I'm not talking and sleeving the cards. This is going to be very awkward for you to watch all that. Monzamon. Kuwagamon. Chiramon again. Rise Greymon. Karamon. Interesting. Togemon. Nice. Shellmon. Detective Agency. Cressamon. That's new for us. Chapramon. Also new. Kantara Somon. Very cool card. And an SR. Aramon. Gardramon. Devamon. Wainamon. Rapamon. Wenzengamamon. Raumon. Dreammon. He's new for us, too. Yeah, little guy. Raidamon Ace again. Vegemon and Cressamon. Gaiomon and Ami Ibe. SR for us. Not our alternate art, though. Last pack's giving us a little trouble. Moonmon, Shumon, Blue Maramon, House Gamomon. Eater, human form. Shushumon. Garamon, Golden Nunamon. Numemon, sorry, unique album. Fable Watts. Haguramon. Kensoramon again. And, ooh, Eater Adam, nice. Very cool card. Oh, I like his design a lot. Very, very cool. Looks very moth-esque. Alright, moving on to the right side. Maybe I should be a right side Anti from now on. Seems to be giving me more. Legasmon, Quagamon, Shellmon, Caramon, Harisamon, Effectmon, Togemon, Boltmon again. Mother Eater. Nice. Very cool card. Metamon and Nere and Arisa. Have a lot of these out of here. I mean, that is the kind of whole point of this set, right? It's a bunch of these. Bunch of the characters. I don't think there's any of them outside of the alternate arts that are worth much, though. I guess Sayo's worth a bit, and Kyoko. I don't think those are alternate arts. But they are secret rares. Yeah, outside of that, Yuko is the most expensive. Yuko and Nokia are pretty good.Ami's like $3. So, they're a couple. They just gotta be the alternate art to be anything, and especially the special alternate art. Eater species, Dark Tyranitor, Tyrannomon, sorry, Veridramon, Draymon, Mcmon, Datamon, Romon, Gabumon, we have a Kai, Akimi, Yugo, damn. We have the Syndromon again, and an alternate mark for Irimon. Nice. Cool. And that's a first page hit, man. Like a $12 or $13 card right there. Not bad. I almost got disappointed. I was like, how is that one not worth anything? It's like, that's an SR, like, alternate art? That's got to be worth something. Well, our first one worth top loading. Ain't she something? Very pretty card. Really like that one. Yeah, man, right side doing us justice, man. I'm still going to stick to my convictions and be a left side guy. Quagamon, Shumon, Verdamon, Caramon, Eater, human form again. Sugoyo, Sugo, Agu, Jimmy Ken, Aerovadramon, Gaiamon, and Lord Nightmon. I mean, there are some cool cards in here, whether or not they're worth something. I will say this game's got some dope cards in it, but I don't really collect for money, although it is nice. It's nice to pull them, because pulling really expensive cards means you can buy more stuff. Cyberspace Eden, right? Like, I mean, if I pull a $400 card, it's not going to the bank account, man. That's going right back into buying more boxes. Gardramon, Wainamon, Devilmon, Garmon, Repamon, Palmon, Unique Emblem, Chippermon, Devermon again. I really like this card just generally. And Musamon, Recamon, Micmon, Maramon, Itamon, Daedramon. We're not really... Ooh, that guy's new. Mediamon. It's a new one for us. Aerovadramon. I think we only found one of these in the beginning. Yasuodo. And not an alternate art. Yao Qingling, though. Very nice card. And Lunamon. Damn, sometimes the scissors just don't really get it all the way. It's got a little bit that doesn't want to go. Music of the Heart, Moonmon, Shellmon, Manzeamon, Chiramon, Oki, Lekki, Mother Eater. Again, I really like this card. I would like more of these. They're very, very cool. Agumon X Antibody, Terramon, and another Eater Atom. Very cool. And, ooh, yeah, nice. A French Omnimon. Be a lot cooler if it was his alternate art, but we'll take what we can get. He's still a nice card, still a second pager, and we will still top load him because he looks nice. Very cool card. We're still hoping to pull his alternate art. Again, we're going to start pushing through these unless we see something that is new and exciting. Feckmon, Draymon, Nick Emblem, Boltmon again. Another Jimmy Ken. This is the third one we've gotten. Entramon and Arusomon. Very cool card on that one. Nice art. Dope little guy. Also another $4 John. It's actually a little more expensive market-wise than the Omnimon. So not bad. We're still getting decent hits, man. You know. I mean, is it anything like earth-shattering? No, not really. But, you know, they're cool. We're still getting cool little hits. It's a very cool card. I like him. I'll at least take stuff that I think is dope all day. Sagamon, Eater. Just really not running into anything we haven't seen out of the set yet too much. There's a Yugo, very nice. Rugo, Skull, Marimon, and Metal Garurumon again, and a... Ooh, nice! That's what we want. That's a good hit. The Kyoko, yes. That's what we want out of this box. Thank you, right side. That's a $25 card right there. Very good hit. Very, very good hit. And she got the titties like, well, bam! Shit's crazy. I also actually really, hold on, time out. I really like the hollow on the back. Okay, can you see? It's a little hard to see, but you can see it in the lines there. See what I mean? It's almost like a bunch of tiles. It almost matches the floor. So you see how the floor goes back and forth? Yeah, there you go. You can see it there. See what I mean? How they come up and to the side. It's like that all over the card. Very, very cool. Nice. That's what we want. That's a good hit. I'll take it. And there you go. Kyoko. Secret rare alternate art. Not the best one we could pull by a long shot. It's actually maybe like the third. Yeah, no, it's actually, yeah, it's up there. It's up there on the alternate arts. It's not the special alternate arts we want, but if we got her rare pull, that would be worth a lot more. But that's still pretty good. That's the third most expensive, or the second most expensive version of her. Very, very cool. I'm very happy with that. That's a good pull. Kiaramon, Cyberspace Eden, Lucas, Raumon, Vadramon. Get this guy again. That's a third time. Palmon, Unique Fable Waltz, Musamon, and just a regular errata. Next pack is off and running. Uyomon. I would like out of one of these next packs to get another one of these, but I don't know if there's more than one a box, potentially. Would be cool if there was, but that might be our box hit, which is okay with me. Infamon, Gabumon, get another Metal Garurumon, and Ragumon. This guy's new to us, though. All right, again, at this point, you get down to the last two packs. You basically are not going to run into too much you haven't seen already. Unless you run into the occasional rare or uncommon that you haven't seen. That Eater Eve is actually not new to us. We actually pulled that out of the front. Okay, so yeah. Cool cards. There we go. Orisa and a cool Kitasormon. No alternate arts, but, you know, we'll take what we can get. Vadramon, this is our last one. Eater, Tumomon, Draymon, Karismon. Again, not a whole lot we haven't seen. Musamon, and for our last card is Syndromon. So this was our hit out of the whole thing, which is really good, honestly. A secret rare alternate art is not something you would see a lot. Ideally, we would have wanted Miria would have probably been the one we wanted out of this, or we want her rare pull. But that's okay, man. It's, you know, it is what it is. They be like that. They're rare pulls for a reason. Would be a 2-star secret rare. Ideally, what you want out of this is you want the Nokia one, which is an SP. So all of the special rares are worth more and will pay for the box. Her rare pull pays for the box. Yugo's, which I think is the coolest one, doesn't, which is very, very weird. I mean, unless the box went down, but I don't think it did. I think it is... Oh, no, it did. It's 61 now. Damn, I should have waited a little bit. I bought this at 70, but that's not bad. So maybe I'll crash a couple more of these boxes as well as a couple more of the other ones since they're the newer sets. And maybe we'll do a big one where I pull a couple, maybe like 4 of each. But if we do that, it'll definitely just be me pulling the back 2 out of them. But I mean, I think that's a really good pull overall for the whole set. I think the World Convergence has better packs in the start potentially, but this has really good stuff. So yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm happy to keep the collection going, to build decks and stuff. This is more of what I'm after by opening these. These are just nice, right? Like, you're not going to play with that card. That card is specifically here to collect. And these are the cards you're going to play with. You're going to play with some of these as well. I think this set would be worth collecting more of these just for these guys. I think even if they're not secret, as time goes on and this box becomes more and more sparse and becomes out of print, I think this will be the box to run after stuff like these trainers out of them. Not because they're good, but because people like characters over the Mons, you know, unless they're very popular. And also just generally, like, there are some, you know, I mean, there's some gooner bait in this for sure. I mean, there are a lot of lady cards, but I mean, you know, we got some alternate arts, which is cool. There's a lot of really dope shit in here. I think this booster is worth pulling overall. But I mean, like this, come on, like, this one's not going to be worth more in the future. Get out of here. Regardless of if the pull rate's bad or not, as boxes go and these cards go missing and, you know, people lose cards more and more, that's the way it's going to be. I'm really surprised that Ray and Rena don't have alternate arts. I guess Rena does, but it's not really worth much. And I guess Ray does too, and it's also not worth much. They're like $10, which is crazy to me. I think if you probably pull those ones would be worth sitting on. I mean, this one is a lot for some reason. All right, well, that's going to call it for me on the Cyber Read. All right, thanks for hanging out, man.